Guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. So, as you can see, I have my new bead loom set up and I have been beading and I have been having a wonderful time. Check out this pattern. So this pattern is these few rows. There's 8 rows here and they just keep repeating until you get the length that you want. And that's what it's going to look like. And I chose these colors. So I just wanted to show you that this bead loom that the kind people from BB Craft sent me is awesome. So the main difference here is I've got a different kind of thread that I'm using now and different kind of beads, because the thread that came with this was not good. I'm using actual good thread. Now this thread is good, but the only problem with this thread is it doesn't have a place. It doesn't have a slit on the bobbin to put it in. So I've tried taping it down, but it's still coming loose. So I'm going to have to figure out a better way of holding my thread. But I'm just going to put it off to the side. So that's a good thread. And I bought it locally at a bead store here. And I do have an unboxing on my channel about that. So it says it pairs best with size 10 and size 11 beads. I'm using size 8. 8/0. I don't know how to say that. I'm using Czech seed beads. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's 8 size 0. I'm just calling it size 8. And I chose this color here, which is metallic metal. And I chose this color right here. And these are also the Czech seed beads. And this one is metallic purple, and I love purple, and I couldn't find black, so I thought this metal would look nice with it, and it does. It's a nice contrast. I probably could have gone with a lighter purple, but I wanted to add that. So we need some more metallic beads here. Now I'm not going to do the whole pattern with you because I purchased this pattern on Etsy, and I will leave a link below from where I purchased it. And it's called Black and Gold Collection. So, and I can't remember who did it, but, yeah. So anyway, and I'm using one of the new needles that I bought from, Amazon. So anyway, the pattern just repeats. There's 8 rows that repeat. So I'll just do 1 row with you. So, 1 or 2 rows. So for the first row, it tells you, and it goes from left to right because this goes from left to right. So it goes, I need 1 of the A color. That's my A pile, and that's my B pile. And I need 7 of my B color. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I need 1 more A color. And look how much nicer these just slide down the string. It's perfect. So I'm using bigger beads than this string calls for. Because with beads, the smaller the number, the bigger the size. But look how easy. Did you see how easy that popped in? Let me do it again because I'm just amazed. I'll try to go closer. You saw how much I struggled when I did it last time. Look how much easier it is now. They just pop into place. You have to make sure you have good tension on this. The string fits on this bead loom perfectly. And I tried to take a piece of string and break it with my hands, and I couldn't. So it feels like nice and strong. And see how I'm popping it up with my finger? So that the beads are popping up above these lines. So we have the string that went under the lines, and now we're going to go with the needle over the lines. And that's what holds it in place. See that? And then I'm just going to bring it through. And pull it a bit. And it's so much easier now that I'm using the proper stuff. So if you buy one of these bead looms from BB Craft or anywhere that sells them, I would say ditch the stuff it comes with and buy like a smaller thread that will fit here. This is the thread that the young girl told me would work because I was originally going to use size 11 seed beads. But it works fine with the bigger beads too, and it's nice and strong. And there's other kinds of strings you could buy too. So there's all kinds, but you just have to make sure. I would say do not go with this. This is what came with the kit. And you could see the difference in the size. Because the problem is you have to weave the needle through one way and then the other way. And then when you're weaving in the ends, you have to go back and forth again. And this, I couldn't even go through one way. It would get stuck. It's just much too thick. And it was really hard to tie. I could not tie this in knots. The knots would not stay in. You can see there was a knot at the end here. It just came out. So I think this would be great if you're beading with bigger beads, like, you know, the bigger ones. They'd be fine, but not with something that needs to be on a loom. And I did let them know. I let the people at BB Craft know. I let the lady that I deal with know. And she said she will tell her production team, and hopefully they can make some changes. Because I suggested they send a thinner thread. Because I think as a newbie, a lot of people might quit because it's so frustrating when it's hard, when you don't know that you have the wrong things, right? You're just trusting that everything that comes with the kit is right. But the loom itself is wonderful. The needles that they sent me were wonderful. And yeah, and look how nice this is looking. So let's do one more row together. So row 2, I need 1A. Oh, I just threw it across the room. Between diamond painting beads and these, my poor, I'm going to be vacuuming up a lot of these. So I've got one of those. And I need one of these. And now I need 7 of this color. So 1, 2. And I just have my beads on a piece of felt like now. 4. But I probably will go buy a beading mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And look how nicely they go down, even though that's all doubled up right there. And then we're just going to draw them up here. I'm going to put my finger underneath and pop them in. And it's just that easy. It is so much easier than it was when I was trying it before. Mind you, I've got some practice with it now because I did it for about 5 or 6 hours the first time with the practice beads that BB Craft sent me. So the pattern just repeats and it's going to kind of look like this. Isn't that beautiful? And this is just a simple pattern that I found. There's a million patterns on Etsy. Plus you could design your own patterns. After I get some experience with designing patterns, I'll show you how to do that. There's free apps that will let you do that. Okay, guys, so I'm going to keep working on this, and I will come back when I'm finished, as long as I want, and I'll show you what we have, okay? All right, I'll see you later.